Hey everybody, it's Tony from Car Stars, and unfortunately I don't have my good little camera with me, so I'm using my phone again, and as we all know, this phone sucks. But anyway, listen, I'm doing some work on the C4, still working on the clutch, but I want to do a real quick little video on the cooling system. So, on the typical factory C4, the radiator doesn't have a radiator cap. What's got instead is this surge tank, right? And that is the radiator cap. And here, where it's mounted against the firewall here, it is the highest point in the system. So any air bubbles will work their way up to the surge tank and out. And this is a pressurized system. So on the LS swap, since I'm using the factory Corvette radiator, what I'm thinking is originally I was just going to come out of the water pump into the bottom of the surge where it will go in, bleed any air out, and come back out, back into the water pump and through the rest of the system like normal, right? So this is a rinky-dink setup. I don't like it. I don't want the surge tank there. So I'm like thinking to myself, how can I avoid using this surge tank? So then I thought about these little inline radiator caps where you can add a radiator cap. As long as it's the highest point, it should work. So I'm thinking water doesn't really get much higher than, say, here in the LS head. So, you know, like right below the steam port. Like right about to there. So, sorry about that camera work. So, yeah, just this kind of bright line right here. That's about it. So this radiator cap is going to be slightly just enough higher than that. So I'm going to just get rid of all of that. We're not going to have a heater core, so I'm not worrying about that right now. I bought myself one of those little pre-molded loops. Hopefully it will clear my suspension piece here, but I'm hoping it does. Probably just smush it in there. So it's just going to loop there, and this is going to be it. That will, of course, blow off to a overflow tank. But hopefully, this right here is kind of cheesy, how it's manufactured. So I'm sure there's probably a better one out there. But that's the one I got. It was dirt cheap. It was like 18 bucks or some 15 bucks or something ridiculously stupid. So this is just kind of an experiment. We'll see if it works. But this way, I can get rid of this surge tank, get rid of all that plumbing, not worry about that, and have all that space over there open. So, yeah. So, anyways, if you're thinking about a surge tank, how to plumb it, I saw a guy, he had a surge tank where all it was this one hose coming up to his surge tank. I don't remember if he ran it into the tank nipple or this blow off side, but that was, in my mind, that's completely wrong. So, because how are you supposed to fill your radiator? You know, I will be able to fill my system from there. If he used a tank like that and tried to fill it through this little tiny hose, first of all, it's going to take forever. Secondly, how's the air going to escape? Thirdly, if he had it plumbed wrong, I mean, is this going to take the pressure? I don't know. And it didn't seem to provide any flow into the surge tank. So I thought that was totally plumbed wrong, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, that's how I'm going to do it on the Corvette. We're going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, we got to go back to a surge tank, like how it's plumbed now, probably just hopefully a little better. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.